Hi everyone, Melissa here from Collecting Dreamcatcher, and today I have a new and exciting video, and one that I've been doing for a little while now, I guess prepping for. And I made my first ever purchase off of Mercari Japan. I used Buyee as the proxy, and I wanted to kind of share my first experience and share, I guess, what I chose and maybe what I would do different and kind of what I learned, because it was definitely a learning experience. So let's get started. So as you can see, you can't see much because the box is kind of big. So I'm going to pick up my camera to kind of show you the size of the box. I got, I believe, 5 albums off of Mercari. So I'll be showing those today. So I'm just going to pick up. So here we go. Here's the side of the box. And there's the one side of it. And then I'll go this side. And there's the other side. So overall, it's a fairly big box. I'll try to put the dimensions in. I'll measure it after the fact. But yeah, so that's the size of the box that we're going to be unboxing. And so when I purchased this, I guess this was one of my learning experiences, because I was anticipating of using EMS shipping, but that sadly wasn't an option. Japanese Post wasn't shipping to Canada right now, so there were only 2 options available, which I wish I would have known beforehand, because when I was doing all the estimated shipping before I made any purchases, it was showing the options, like it was showing all the options, so I thought they were all available. But the only 2 that was DHL and then C-mail. So 2 very different options. So they recommend DHL for, I guess, obviously it being a lot faster, and they were saying it was safer. Or if you went with C-mail, they recommended buying their protective, I want to try that, like their protective shipping, I guess, so that they would put extra packaging and stuff in the box to keep things safe. So I was kind of debating between the 2, and initially I was kind of thinking I might go with C-mail, but then when I saw how much the fee was for them to do the protective shipping, packaging and stuff, I was like, oh, that's a lot. It was a bit more than I was anticipating, and I believe when I worked it out, doing that and the C-mail, it was either really close in price to DHL, or it was even more maybe. So then I decided to just go with DHL, just do the one fee other than the customs fee, but the one shipping fee, and then not do the protective packaging, because DHL is, I believe, just a bit safer option than C-mail, and is faster. So that was my decision with shipping. So I'm going to lift out the box here, and this is how they packaged it, with a bunch of these, like, I don't even know what these are called, these air pockets. So they put a lot in here. So that's actually packaged really well, considering it was, I didn't pay for the extra protective packaging. So here's all the stuff I'm going to pull out. So I'm going to pull it all out and lay it out, and we'll go through them next. I will say, for the size of all the stuff that was in there, the box was very big for what came out of it, but it seems to have been packaged pretty safely. So here is one, and I don't know. So I will disclaimer this, that this is not Dreamcatcher collection things. These are for my 4-minute collection, which I just started. This is more for sharing my experience, I guess. I'm sorry that it's not going to be Dreamcatcher related, but I am very excited. So let's see, how the heck... Oh, well, that would have been easier. So the first one that we have here is 4 Minutes Volume Up. So this person has bubble wrapped it. So I will say it was pretty exciting going through Buyee, because there was just so much stuff. And it was all at, like, really good prices. Like, all these albums were, like, I think I got all of them for under $10 Canadian, which is, like, astonishing. And some of them even come with photo cards. So, like, I am truly amazed. So I'm not going to do a full unboxing. I'm just going to kind of open everything and see what condition it came in. I know this one was a little dented, which I was okay with, but it came with the photo card. So yeah, this one looks actually just pretty much like the photo. There was a dent at the bottom here. I remember it showing. Oh, it was over here. So there it is. So I'm probably going to do another video where I actually unbox all of the pieces, but I'm just going to take these out and kind of see what they all look like. So this one looks just like the picture, so that's very exciting. And the next one. So, let's see. Oh, this one does not feel super secure. A little scary. Oh. And this is their Act 7 album, which is significantly bigger than what I thought it was. Wow. That's kind of crazy. This one, let's see. I know they had specified at the top here, so that looks the same. It looks a little bit more smudged than I was anticipating, but again, I didn't pay much for it, so I guess that's pretty good. Okay, so far it's not too bad. I like the shipping of the first one better than that one, too. To what they sent to Buyee. And then let's do the next one. I will say this tape is very finicky on these ones. They're like, it wasn't very strong. Oh, this one I'm very excited for. Because this one, it said it was brand new and never before opened. So I am incredibly excited to open this one. Oh my gosh. I'm very, very excited because, yeah, this one was apparently unsealed. So that's exciting. That one seems pretty good. And then this one should have 2 albums in it. This does not look like an album. What the heck? Is this just a box? So I think they use that to keep them sturdy. Which is very creative packaging. So this one, I don't remember there stating that there was any damage to these ones at all, so that's really exciting. Ooh, it's so shiny. So there's that one. And then Hit Your Heart. And they look pretty good, like they don't look too bad. I guess this is a little out of line, but that's okay. Yeah, overall, not too bad. This album I saw a lot on Buyee. So these are my first ever purchases off of Buyee. And I just kind of, like, I'm going to do another video where I'm just going to unbox these for anyone that likes 4Minute or might be interested in hearing me fangirl over a different group for once. But I wanted to start collecting them for a little while now and decided that I was going to. And then when I was looking like on eBay and stuff, they always advertised 4Minute as like out of print, rare hyuna items and stuff, which is fine. But then I guess because they were using Hyuna's name, like the prices were astronomical. Like I think like this album name is 4Minute. That one I think I saw for over $100, and then I saw one that was signed that was even more. So it was very, very pricey, and I wasn't willing to do that for this group. And not because I don't love them, but just them being like disbanded now, very sadly, still hurts my heart. But I just wasn't going to sink like crazy amounts of money into getting their albums. So then I was just kind of trying to think like, what should I do? And then I had seen people doing like different Buyee purchases, and I had joined actually before that a Mercari Go. And so I had done my searching on Buyee, and I had seen some 4Minute stuff there, and it looked pretty good. So then when I was trying to think of what to do, when it came time that I was very seriously considering collecting them, I decided to look on Buyee and found lots of albums, as you can see, which is really exciting. And so I decided to do my purchasing there, but kind of what tipped it off, because the fees were so high, I wasn't sure. Like, I think it's like 500, I think, yen on top of each item. and that really adds up. So I wasn't totally convinced yet. Like I was looking, but I was still like, I don't know. And then Buyee had like a promotion where they waived all the fees. So I bought all these without the fees, and that really saved a lot of money. But then I also think, like, I don't know, like, if it comes to do this again, if I will use Buyee again, or if I'll try a different service, I guess, proxy service out, because it was very, very high in price when it comes to the fees. Plus the like consolidation fee to get these all in one box was pretty high as well, which maybe that's the same for the other proxy services. If you've used another one, like, let me know, because I believe, I'd have to check my receipt. I'll put it on the screen when I go and look, but I think it was something like over $12 Canadian. I believe, I can't remember if it was like $12 or $20 Canadian. I'll double check. But like, it was fairly shockingly high, the consolidation fee. So I was pretty shocked at that. And it was a learning experience because I've never done this before. So I was learning as I went. And I just counted myself grateful that I got the deal on not having to pay the 500 yen fee on each item that I purchased. But I don't know if I'm totally convinced on using Buyee again. Like, the process was great and everything, but like, I wasn't, like, they didn't really update things properly in order for me to know that like DHL or CMail were the only two options, despite me using their estimator. And they have pretty high fees, so I'm kind of on the fence, but I am very happy to have started collecting this. I will say that, like, I guess I was unaware of how much shipping was. I don't know, but it was fairly high for, like, I mean, that box was really big. You saw for like what is in it. It was a pretty big box. And I mean, it was packaged well and they arrived safely from Buyee, so I'm very grateful for that. But like, it was very, very, very shocking. Because I think it ended up being like $95 Canadian for like just this, which is kind of crazy, when usually I think I've never purchased this number of albums before all at once. Actually, I've done 4 though, and I think it was maybe $40, so like it was pretty high. And maybe that's normal for proxy services or coming from Japan or whatever, but I just felt like the fees felt very high. So I would love to do this again. And try a different proxy service and just kind of compare the prices. So I'll try to also list all the fee breakdown for mine in the description below, so that when I do my next video, I can compare and see how the proxy services differ. So that was just kind of a quick overview of my experience purchasing from Buyee. It was definitely interesting. I will say I'm so happy I got all this like rare stuff for such an amazing price. Like below $10 Canadian is kind of crazy. And these two came with photo cards, and these ones, they don't have photo cards, but that's crazy. So I'm very, very happy, and I cannot wait to unbox and start collecting 4Minute. So yay! So thank you everyone for joining me during this video. It's a little different, but I thought I just had to share this because I felt like a lot of people have done videos on like how to purchase off of Buyee, but never really like candidly stated the pros and cons, I guess. So yeah. Let me know in the comments below if you have any suggestions for buying off of proxy services, or maybe your experience with Buyee and if you would use them again, because I'd love to know, because I'm still kind of on the fence. Their fees are just very high. But I guess overall as a business, they were very professional and they did ship very promptly. They bought things promptly, so that's good. But yeah, definitely a really big box for what I purchased. Anyways, that's enough rambling for today. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you everyone. Bye. Stay safe. I forgot to mention that if you like K-pop collecting videos, mostly Dreamcatcher, but I'm going to post a few 4-minute things on my channel as well. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye!